Hey friends, welcome to Art and Music with Mr. Nick. Today we are celebrating Valentine's Day by doing some heart art in the style of the one and only Keith Haring. Now Keith Haring was a famous artist from the 1980s, and he would do his art sort of in a graffiti style, often using bold lines, bright colors, and talking about themes of love, happiness, and joy. So if you're ready, let's make some heart art. What you're going to need is some paper or a canvas. You could use some Sharpies, pencils. I'm going to be using oil pastels. You may need a ruler. Let's start.
All right, we're going to start by just adding some horizontal lines going across our paper in pencil. And the wider you spread those out, the more it's going to look like cinder blocks, but if you go a little closer, it can look like bricks. And we're going to use a Sharpie to trace over our lines. Just like that. Now we're going to put some vertical lines in, spacing out our bricks or our cinder blocks, and you're going to notice a pattern that the row beneath is going to go in between the row above so that the bricks are offset. And you're going to continue that all over your page. Now we're going to put some graffiti art over here up on the left hand side, just like my example on the left. And I'm going to use a fine tip Sharpie for this. And I'm going to do it in the same style. I found this example just off of Google Images. Of course you can make up your own. And I'm just going to lightly sketch this in. And graffiti art is sort of a mixture between block letters and bubble letters. And again, you can make your own style if you want to. I always tell students that it's best when you're trying bubble letters at first to draw the letters out and then create a bubble around those letters and then erase the letter within it, and then you got yourself a bubble letter. And we're going to go over that with a fine tip Sharpie as well. Now what a lot of graffiti artists do is they'll use bold lines to create emphasis or to make it look like a shadow. So we're going to take a thicker Sharpie and go on the left hand side of all the letters just to make it look like it pops out a little bit. Then I'm going to go in and add some more little details into the letters. Alright, now I'm going to use an oil pastel. If you don't have an oil pastel, markers or crayons, colored pencils would all work fine. The reason why I like oil pastels is because we can smear them. And that gives it more of like a spray paint look or a airbrush look. And it doesn't matter if it sort of smudges outside of our lines there. And then I'm going to take my oil pastel and wiggle it across my page so it sort of looks like a spray paint. And we're also going to use our finger and smudge that line. I'm going to go in with another color here, some red, create a heart. I'm going to smudge that as well. And create a wiggly line to go off of that and smudge it. Alright, now we're going to fold a piece of construction paper in half. Now you can use any color you'd like, but remember we're going to draw and cut from the folded side. Just draw half the heart so that when we cut this out, it'll be perfectly symmetrical. Yes, if we cut it from the open side, you're going to end up with two hearts, so make sure you do it from the folded side. And voila! Look at that beautiful heart. We're just going to glue that down now with some Elmer's glue. Make sure you get enough glue on there so it sticks nice and flat. And now we're going to take our black oil pastel, because Keith Haring loved to use thick black lines. We're going to go all the way around it and then go around the whole heart with dashes. And then I'm going to take some white and just add a little curved line on the top, on the right and on the left side, but I'm going to continue it down a little farther, like so. Now our fingers with oil pastels, they are going to get messy. And we're going to smudge, so we want to pick a finger that we have not smudged yet. So I'm using my pinky finger, and we're going to smudge all around the outside. And there you have it, our Keith Haring inspired artwork. Here are some examples to enjoy from my students. Now these are done by 2nd all the way up to 6th grade and can be adapted for lower and higher learners. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time.